How would it feel to have your social media content completely planned out for the entire month? How about the next 90 days? Hell, how about the next year? Your social media content completely planned out for the next 365 days. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple and effective process so you can finally fill out your content calendar for the next month, 90 days, or even up to a full year. The cool part is you can do this in a fraction of the time using this process and using this formula without any frustration, without any overwhelm, or about to throw your laptop out the window and possibly turn into the Hulk. So if all that sounds good, I need you to stay tuned. I need you to watch this entire video because you are in for a treat. And by the end of this video, you will have a fully planned out content calendar. Welcome back. What's going on? My name is Ryan McMorris from ILC TV. What's poppin'? I am so happy that you are here because we are going to knock out your content calendar today. Now, if you're new to this channel, we handle all things marketing, social media, entrepreneurship. We are here to make marketing easier for you so you can get more attention, leads, and sales online to build the online business of your dreams. All right. So if you feel like you're in the right place, make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell notification that way you don't miss anything. And as always, feel free to leave a comment and hit that like button if you get value from this video. Now, in every single video of ILC TV, we give you a free resource so you can build your business better, faster, stronger, all that good stuff. We put together the ultimate social media posting guide for you. We're going to be using that guide as a reference today in this video as well. So make sure you grab it. And if you ever have questions on building your business, make sure you get inside of our Facebook group so we can answer all your questions and help you move forward quicker. All right, so you're here for the goods. Let's get this content calendar knocked out. All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to be sharing all the tools and resources that we use throughout this video to make social media marketing easier in your life. But first, we've got to do some housekeeping. That way you are of the right mindset before we show you all the how-to stuff. We got to get some things out of the way first. Let's knock those out. First thing we got to know is, what is your core social media platform? The last thing you want to do, especially if you're new, is try to post on all social media platforms at the same damn time. That is wrong. We're not going to be doing that. What I want you to do is I want you to choose one social media platform that is your core platform. All right. I know there's plenty to choose from. You've got Facebook, Instagram, you've got Twitter, you've got LinkedIn. Like, which one do you choose? My recommendation is to choose the one that you actually like the most. I want you to comment below and let us know, what is your core social media platform? What's the one that you actually like? Not the one that you feel like your customers are going to be on. What's the one that you know you like to open up every day and actually be social on? Now, let me preface that real quick. We do not use social media to be social. I'm not on social media to be a consumer. I am on social media to be a producer. So the time that I spend on social media is all used to figure out what content I'm going to be posting as a producer. Now, the next thing that we got to know is, how often are you going to post on social media? Now, each platform is different. If you're posting on Instagram, then typically you're going to want to post every day on your news feed, and you're probably going to want to post multiple times a day on your stories. If you're on Facebook, kind of the same thing. Usually once a day is good. If you're really trying to build a Facebook group, however, it could be up to 2 to 4 times a day. Things like Twitter are completely different. I've heard on Twitter you should be posting like 6 times a day. I'm not the Twitter expert, so don't ask me about Twitter. That's just not me. And I don't tweet, okay? So Twitter isn't going to be my core platform because I don't use it socially. So I want you to write down, how often do you plan to post on your core platform? The next thing we want to do is we want to choose our core categories. Now, I like to look at these categories like body parts or going to the gym or something like that. If you are going to be in shape, okay? You've got to work out your arms, you've got to work out your legs, you've got to work out your core, your back. There's all sorts of different body parts that you work out on a weekly basis to get in shape. The same thing bodes for your social media practice. Your audience needs to see this assortment of things from you on a weekly basis in order to get their attention, to become a lead, and to buy from you. The core categories that I would suggest that we're going to be talking about in this video are story posts, things that actually tell a story from the past or tell a story about a client or tell a story about a situation. Another type of post is a ask post, and these posts create engagement. They get people to comment, they get people to start a conversation. The next kind of category is a motivation or a inspirational statement. Now, sometimes the statement can be a little long. Sometimes the statement can be super short. It really doesn't matter. But the motivational, inspirational statement has a very, very important place inside of your categories. The next category that we're going to be talking about is a list. And this is where you use this category to teach or educate your audience on something that you are an expert in. So it could be your product, it could be your service, it could be your expertise or something that you read in a book today. But we use this to break things down in a list of 3 or 5 so people can consume it easily and they then walk away seeing you as an expert that can solve their problem. All right, the next category that we want to focus on is your growth category. And typically we use growth for collaborations with other people, other influencers in your space. So you can do interviews, you can do video shares, things like that. So you can grow your audience with other people's audiences. The last category that we're jamming on is your sales post, okay? People need to know what you do, how they can buy from you, your products or things like that. Now, you don't want to be salesy, but people need to know at least once a week how to buy, where to buy, the things you offer. If you don't use this post, then the worst thing that can happen on social media is you solve a problem and then your leads go to somebody else to get that problem solved because they didn't know you did that service or offered what you offer. All right, the next thing that we got to do is we got to put together our impact pillars. This is what brings those categories to life, okay? Our impact pillars are faith and family, business, entrepreneurship, sprinkle a little coaching in there. I love talking about marketing and funnels. I love sharing my humor and being funny. And I like to talk about personal development. So what you'll see is in these pillars, I create a rotation. So sometimes you may see something about my faith or family on a Monday. Sometimes you may see it on Wednesday or Sunday. Sometimes you're gonna get marketing advice on Free Coaching Friday. And what we've done is we've put all these in a resource in the Ultimate Social Media Guide. You'll get that below. So again, don't forget to grab that before you leave this video. That way you can see everything that we're talking about when we put together our content calendar. All right, the final thing that we need to know before we start putting together our content calendar is I gotta know, how often am I going to be in promotion mode? Now, I would recommend at least once a month. I really like the 6-week mark. I found that 6 weeks is a really good honey hole to be in promotion mode. It gives your audience just enough of a break between promotions, but doesn't give them too much time to forget what you have or what you're doing. So for us with our signature program, we actually open it up every 6 weeks. So around every 6 weeks, we do a heavy promotion of our program. So this is one of the main things that we're gonna build our content calendar around. If I know I'm gonna open up my program every 6 weeks, then I can go ahead and fill that into the content calendar. So about a quarter of it gets taken up right there. All right, so let's dive into our content calendar and let's start putting it together. We call this the process of video elimination. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with our video topics and our promotional topics, and we're gonna fill those into the content calendar first. Then we're gonna use the info that we just talked about, the questions that you just answered, and we're gonna fill in our content calendar. Let's head over to the laptop and get this thing done. All right, guys, so we are on our content calendar. We're using an app called Trello. There's a link for that in the description, and I'm going to be referencing some tools that you can use. But right now, there's plenty of other calendar tools. we use Trello. You can use Canva, has a calendar tool. There's some other resources. We'll post a video for all the resources so we can get this content calendar knocked out. Now, first of all, in Trello, this is actually a place that we keep a lot of our content ideas. Now, there is a feature on Trello, a calendar feature that you can add on. But when you're on the Trello board itself, you can actually put different cards and labels and things like that and put your content ideas. The thing that I want you to know is you got to be organized with your ideas in your folders and your save files. So if you want to click this video, we talk about how to come up with content ideas and organizing your content ideas. So when you're doing these content calendars, it's super, super easy to reference those, okay? Now, the first thing that we want to do when we fill out this content calendar, I'm starting from the just random January 1st, first full week in January type thing. So you can use this so you can fill this out. Now you can do it from the week or the month. I'm going to do it from the month. Okay. We're going to break this down. Now, what we're doing is we're doing the process of video elimination days. All right. We just went over, our impact pillars: family, business, marketing, humor, personal development. And we have our categories up top here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to look right here first. PQR. That stands for problems, questions, and roadblocks. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, how many videos do I want to do a week? So let's just say I'm going to do a video every Monday. Okay. I know I can commit to doing a video every Monday. So I'm going to put video right here. Okay. And I can do video 1. All right, so I'm going to bring this up just really quickly. That way we can use the whole screen. And I'm going to add in video 1. And my entire deal that I want to do is I know that I'm going to do 12 videos. Let's just say I'm doing this for 90 days. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to then create another card. Okay. And I'm going to move this down and it's video 2. Okay. So I'm going to do that all the way down until I have video 12 all the way through my quarter. Okay. So for time's sake, we're going to do a month. And literally, guys, all we're doing is if we do this for a month, you can just repeat this 2 other times and you've got your quarter, or you can repeat it, for the whole year, and you can do this really simply. Okay. So I'm going to bring down my screen really quickly. And how are we going to fill in these video topics? Okay. You may be saying like, oh, Ryan, I know I can easily do that, but what about the topics? What if, if I'm in weight loss, okay, what I can do is I can see, all right, what's the number 1 problem that people have when it comes to weight loss? What's the number 1 question? What's the number 1 roadblock? And then I can now fill in the gaps of these video topics. Okay. So, let's just say, I go to, YouTube. Okay. And I'm going to head over to YouTube really quickly. And let's just say one of the questions that my audience has is, how to lose weight over holidays. Or let's just say they have questions about like how to go vegan for beginners. Okay. So that's that could be one of my video topics. I could also see if there's other things in here. Tips on going vegan, how to go vegan. Let's see, how to start a vegan diet. I could do what happens to your body when it goes vegan. Okay, so now I've got 2 video topics that I can fill into my content calendar. Okay, so I can look on YouTube, I can look on Facebook, I can look on Instagram, and I can see what are the type of things that my audience is looking up. Okay, if I create a list of influencers that are already in the vegan space or weight loss space or nutritional space, they're already doing content that I can get inspiration from. Okay, so now I've got that. Here's the thing: when you do 12 videos, right? We're only doing 4 right here for the month. But when I do 4 videos, now I need 4 promotional posts for that video. So now I know on Sunday, I'm gonna promote my video. Okay. So what this, I lost my post. All right, there it is. All right, so now I know on Sunday I'm gonna promote my video. Okay. And now I can start to fill in the gaps of the week. So let's just say my Tuesday could be family, and it could be family. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my pillar, which is family, and then I'm going to choose my my category. So I'm gonna do family and a story. Okay, and now I've got the foundation of one of my posts. And then all I would do is I would go to one of my swipe files on Facebook. So I could go over to Facebook, and this is what it looks like on Facebook, is I would go into like a saved folder, and maybe I have a saved folder called family of other people and people that inspire me, their family type posts or their stories or something they shared. It could inspire me to write something and share on my social. Okay, so you can just go over to Facebook, and then you could save things that you see in your news feed. So let's just let's use Lexi as an example, and her dog, and obviously her dog's ass. Okay, what if that inspired me? So then I click here, and then I save it, save post, and then I create a new collection called Family and Faith. Now we have a dog, so I can think, man, when's the last time I did a picture with my dog? When's the last time I showed our audience our dog and the love that we have for our dog? And then that can be very special, right? So now I can just go over to saved, and then I can find my category, click see more. I find wherever it is. I guess it's not on here. We'll click see more again. Whatever, family and faith was somewhere in there, right? All right, so for time's sake, now we're gonna go back to our content calendar, okay? So now I've got family, story, and let's just say how we got our dog, okay? We could write a story about that. The next thing that we could fill in is maybe I'm going to, so now I could scratch off a story here, okay? Scratch off story, scratch off family. And then I'm just gonna pick from another category. Maybe I'm gonna pick business, okay? So I'm gonna click here, and then I can fill in, I'm gonna go with business, and I'm gonna ask. This is for ask are like engagement posts, okay? So the purpose of this isn't to get a ton of likes. It's really more to start a conversation type thing. So I could ask, hey, like, what's your biggest business goal for the upcoming year? Okay. And all of a sudden, I've got that there. Now we have a special resource that we give our impact members, and this is a 365-day posting guide. Okay, you can go over, there's a link in the description. It'll say ilcuniversity.com/launch formula. It comes in that package, and basically we've written out posts for 16 weeks. Okay, story post, inspirational post, and all you do is you just click it, and then we've written out a template, and you just fill in the things that make you, like, you fill in your impact pillars inside of these category templates. So they go from story, educational, sales, growth, motivational, engagement, and we fix it in there. Okay, so you can access that. The link is in the description box. If you just head over, I'll show you what the link looks like. That way you know you're on the right place. Head over to ilcuniversity.com/launch formula. All right, that's where you can go grab that. And it looks just like this, $27, and you get all sorts of awesome stuff with it. So let's keep filling out this content calendar, okay? So now I've got a story, family filled in, okay? I've got a promo for my video filled in here, okay? And let's just say I use Thursday to do a live video, okay? Now, live could mean any category, okay? So we're going to talk about that in a second. We'll come back to Thursday. Friday, because I've already done story, I've already done ask, okay, and I did business. Now let's fill that in with a sales. All right, so we're going to do sales, and maybe we'll do sales. Actually, we're going to start off with our pillar, and then we're going to fill it in with sales, and we're good to go there, okay? And now I could also do inspirational or fit in. And so you can see all I'm doing is filling in these gaps, okay? So I can do my video, and let's just say my video is on personal development or something of that nature, okay? All I'm doing is just kind of filling in these gaps, okay? So typically this is a 3 to 5 minute recorded video, just answering a question, fixing a problem that my audience may have, or helping them overcome a roadblock, okay? In the live category, I could choose anything, okay? Typically what I want to do is once I fill in my core video gap, and then I fill in these, I can just do the live video on one of my other categories that fits in to this deal, okay? So what I want to do is I may do a live video on with our dog, right? Because all the people that read this may not see the video, and vice versa. I could do a video on the business question that I asked. I could do a live video on the marketing and sales thing that I did. I can do a video on the inspiration, and the days don't have to go like this. But as you can see, guys, your content calendar is just going to fill out, and you can do this really quickly, especially if you have a swipe file, and all you have to do is just repeat this a few times. We've done this in just a few minutes. We can fill out an entire month, so it doesn't take us long to fill out an entire quarter if you have a swipe file already done, and we have videos to reference that. And then, like I said, you can repurpose content. You can repurpose a post and turn it into a live video. You can repurpose a post and turn it into one of your core videos, okay? So and then what we want to do is we actually have a video on this as well. You can start batching your content, which means you take those 4 video topics, you know the topic, you write out some bullets, and then you record them all at once. And then when you're ready to post them, you're not trying to do a video once a week. You can do 4 in a matter of an hour. And, it takes you 3 hours to shoot 12 videos, and you're done with your videos for the entire quarter. And then you can just write posts around those videos, and you can simply get social media content done in so much less time, less frustration, and you are completely good to go. All right, so we just showed you how to put together a full content calendar. You can do this for a month, you can do it for 90 days, and if you're really boss, you can do this for a whole year. Now, if you got some value from this video, let us know in the comment section, and hit that like button so this video goes out to more people that can use this formula to put together their content calendars. And make sure you get subscribed, and if you have questions on building your business faster, better, you want more attention, you want more leads, you want more sales, you want more automation, get inside of our Facebook group. We'll show you how we do this thing, all right? So we'll catch you on the next episode of ILC TV. Got a couple more videos for you to watch right here. Click on one of those and we'll catch you over there. Bye.